And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. Pass to Cooper. Here's Ingles. Good. Nice job down low. Ingles has got the first basket of the second half. That one for Philadelphia. Now Roy takes the three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Pass to Ilgauskas. They set the pick. Sarr with it. Fires the three. Wallace with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Here's Kaminsky. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Cooper. Rebound by Wallace. Orlando trails by 7. Here's Roy.
Down it
goes!
Take that rack
What
down!
a slam!
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Inside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Pass to Roy. Slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Man, Roy can fly.
Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .122 left to play in the 3rd. Cunningham with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Rejected by Wade.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the 2-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Kaminsky. And it's in there. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Knocks it loose. Pulls up on the wing. Good D by Roy.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Philadelphia leading by 3. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Orlando trails by 5. Here's Wade. Count that bucket.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
And here is Thomas. To the paint. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Outside for Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wade. Bullseye. And Philadelphia leads by 5.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Over Wade. Outside for Thomas. Clock at 6. Gasol's in the post. The 3. And Isaiah Thomas good for 3.
Thomas loves setting up other people, but he'll knock down the 3 if you give him a good look at it.
Kaminsky misses. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Thomas.
Yeah, you can't be overly aggressive when you're defending Thomas because he's very good at drawing fouls.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they continue to take advantage of
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And it's going to be Nashville off the tip. Down low. And it's T-Bunts with the jam.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Thomas up top. Pass to Gasol. Screen by Sabonis. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Wade. Outside Roy. Back to Wade.
Whose bat is that?
18 feet out. Roy can't hit. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Thomas. Picked him clean. Here's Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
On the wing, Brandon Roy. Gasol with the steal. It's Thomas outside. Here's Williamson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Zion able to convert on that second chance opportunity.
So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Here's Thomas, following the basket by Vlade Divac. Outside Thomas. Knocks down the three ball. Thomas got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wade feeling it out a bit. For 3, Roy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Pass to Williamson. .46 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for Nashville. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
Both free throws good from Wade.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Cunningham to stop the run. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Nashville leading by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nashville passing it around. Outside Collins. Pass to Corver. And here's Moncrief. Back to Corver. And here's Collins from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Nashville in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Nashville.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
It's Collins, high post. Caruso grabs the miss.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Jacks up a 3. Now Sarr. Still yet to score. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Out left to the wing. Up top, Divac. He's got 6. Here's Moncrief. Jump shot is good that time.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ilgauskas. To the wing on the left. And a wide open look for Sarr. Drills it from outside. Sarr's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Philadelphia trails by 6. A floater. Pass to Ilgauskas. And he drives in to the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Now, Reza Shea. Outside Collins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Philadelphia has possession. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Well, John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on the team to being the third, fourth, even at times fifth guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
Back to Moncrief. Here's Korver for three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Philadelphia trails by 4. Buzelis with the ball. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Good.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Outside Korver. Over to the left wing. Pass to Collins. Back to Korver. Reza Shea in the corner. Outside Collins. Shoots over Caruso. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nashville out in front, up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Philadelphia. 4-point game. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Dwayne Wade. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Nashville's head athletic trainer about his status. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, would be devastating. Well, I'm told it's pretty bad news. He's definitely out for this game and probably a lot longer. Of course, you never want to hear that, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
The shot by Roy. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Thomas outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy put the mid-range.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Thomas.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Nashville leading by 8. Outside Jackson. He's looking for Divac and finds him. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
On the wing, Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gasol. Can't hit from the elbow. And stolen by Gasol. And now Philadelphia on the break. Roy with the block. And they get it back.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's good from long range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Outside Roy. Fires the 3. Tries again. Outside for Jackson. Nashville no good that time either. Philadelphia trails by 5. Wiggins. Outside Thomas. Good looking screen by Gasol. Thomas no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oh, and the jam by Divac.
He's a terrific 2-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And finished off by Gasol.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Pass to Rizichet. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Fires away from outside. That one misses. The third quarter comes to a close. Nashville leads by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nashville leading by 8. Roy from outside. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. It's Cunningham with the drive. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Here's Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. For 3, Roy. That shot misses. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing here by 8. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And it's stolen by Moncrief. It's tipped. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Divac. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Divac has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Cunningham on the wing. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Over Roy. And the rebound goes to Nashville.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Drills the three-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to McDaniel. It's stolen by Buzelis. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Cunningham drives in. And the rejection by Jackson. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins. And the first one at the line is good. And so Caruso nails both of them. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Sarr. From deep, Collins. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. And it's John Collins with the rebound. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. Moncrief hits them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
So Nashville wins it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Apparel with oversized sweatshirts and this upscale coach's look.
Celtics fans would love that for sure, but I'm looking at more of the business look of could have been records. Oh, and maybe a necklace too. New apparel drops happen regularly, so refresh your look to match your rising rep.
Then take your new look into the theater for a fresh batch of events.
And one features 3-on-3 games to 21 with free throws awarded for shooting fouls. There's also a no squads 3-on-3 match and losers out if you want to run 2-on-2. If you happen to be a dominant defender, no harm, no foul is calling your name. No fouls will be called, so physical play can make all the difference.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, I have a question for you. Now, a lot of people say that shooting is the most important skill in NBA 2K25. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a great question. Shooting is essential. Like the real-life NBA, the more that you can spread the floor and kick out to teammates, the more shots they hit, the more games you're going to win.
And earning hot zones is key to having a lot more fun.
Absolutely. And there are a few spots in 2K25 that will help you master those shooting skills. Let's take a fast break and look at one of them. Arguably the most crucial skill for winning in NBA 2K25 is your ability to shoot. Visit the Art of Shooting facility to boost your effectiveness in up to 3 zones.
Choose 1, 2, or 3 zones to challenge. Your shooting benefit will last for the same number of weeks if you're successful. Your zone can advance 1 level from cold to neutral, hot, or even lethal.
If you choose 3 zones, you'll need to defeat Chris Lethal Shooter Matthews in a best-of-10 duel from each zone. It's a much bigger reward, but a risk for not being able to challenge again for 3 weeks.
Along with your results, you'll gain some season XP and have an improved chance of hitting shots in your hot zone. So go out, shoot with confidence, and help your team earn those wins. Lifa, we are here at the court. So your gym is in NBA 2K25. That's awesome. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's a dream come true. I remember a few years ago, I spoke with Ronnie and I spoke with the team, and they were seeing what I was doing on social media, and they were saying a lot of people were saying they want me to be their trainer, and they wanted to bring that aspect to the game. And for them to do that, as you've been seeing, so many people love coming into my gym and learn. It's like they're training from Lethal Shooter, because I'm giving real shooting tips. So to be a trainer, to be a basketball player that never made it to the NBA, and to have a gym in the best video game in the world, it's a dream come true.
So what's next for you? What's your next goal? Because it seems like you have done so much in your career. What's the future hold for Lethal?
I say just continue to be consistent. You know what I mean? I try not to have a cap or think ahead. I try to go day by day. So I'll just say today, just basically trying to meet as many fans as I can, try to hang out with as many positive people as I can. So I just ran back into you and stuff like that, and just having a great day. And then tomorrow, same thing, just trying to live that day the same way.
I was thinking of a question. I was thinking, what person, not NBA player, but just person, let's say who has the worst jump shot you've ever seen?
Oh, my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right. I can't do that. I mean, I can't do that. But I've seen some bad jump shots in my day. But I'll tell you somebody that had a bad jump shot, and then instantly he was learning so fast that it was pure, if that makes sense. So one of my good friends, his name is John Legend.
I don't know who that is.
He plays the piano. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people don't know who he is. But when we got in the gym, the first jump shot he took, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to fix him. It's a reason why this guy is great at playing the piano, because the way that he can pick up on stuff so fast. And I was explaining to him how to properly